What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money Making Friday, one of my absolute favorite days of the week. We got a really good card, man. I'm going to let you guys know my exact thoughts and my opinions on each and every game. Last night, we smashed both of our plays. We smashed our NBA play of the day with the Golden State Warriors. Hey, told you guys, I'm not interested in fading that team right now with as hot as they are. And on the other side, we put the Magic on the do not bet list for a reason. First half, I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. I was a little nervous. I was like, damn, are the Magic back? And then second half, they showed us exactly why they're on the DNB in the first place. Steph Curry, 56? Oh, my God. Him and his henchmen got busy, man. I'm liking that pairing. I'm telling y'all, Curry and the two henchmen, Draymond and Jimmy, could get scary as the season progresses, man. Keep an eye out on them Golden State Warriors. I like the style of basketball they're playing right now. So, yeah, we smashed that play yesterday, the NBA play of the day, and we also smashed our NBA plus money dog with the New Orleans Pelicans. We had them outright on the money line, just basically continuing to blindly fade Phoenix right now currently. It's too much money on the other side of Phoenix, and I don't know why people aren't seeing them for what they are. They were one of the absolute worst ATS teams last year, and they're the worst ATS team this season. You got to take advantage, man, when the opportunities arise. Another one may arise again today as those same two teams are in action. We'll talk about them later on here in the show, man. Money Making Friday. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward, man. It's been a solid month, solid 2 weeks, a solid week. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward, man. Let's close it this week out, the Monday through Friday week, off on the right foot, and let's keep it rolling into a money-making weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site, man. Money Making Friday. Let's do it. First game on the board. We got the Detroit Pistons, the red-hot Detroit Pistons, at home, at the crib, favorites over the Denver Nuggets, man. Woo! I'm on the Detroit Pistons. I'm laying the 1.5. I think the line tells you what you need to know. Pistons are just that hot right now. And when we fade Denver, where do we like doing it? On the road. Vibes are as high as I've seen them really in my entire lifetime for the Pistons, man. Mellow Yellow out there balling. Kay Cunningham, you know, he got some veteran pieces around him. The Hardaway Juniors, the Tobias Harrises of the world. Got young talent like Thompson. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Detroit right now, man. And Friday night, at home, Denver rolling in. Packed venue, I'm expecting. And I think the Pistons show up, man, and really continue to ignite the flame that's building here in Detroit. From not only the Pistons, but from all of their sports teams, man. Detroit on the come up. And I kind of want to ride it, at least right now with the Pistons. And I think the line, again, tells you what you need to know. Denver slightly banged up. And keep an eye on the injury report as the day progresses on. Wouldn't be shocked if some guys sat. You know, it's the current NBA. You never know. But leaning towards the Pistons. If everybody goes, if somebody sits, regardless, I like Detroit first game of the day. We keep it rolling, man. Next game up, got the Atlanta Hawks at home at the crib with the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies rolling in. Thunder laying 12.5 here in this one. Total 243. Thunder have not been that money-making machine that we have come to know and love them of recent. They've had some huge leads in a couple of these games and have just turned around and coughed them up. Y'all know me, man. If you're an OG here and if you've been here for over a year, you know my beef with the Hawks last season. And you know my thoughts on Oklahoma City. I know Oklahoma City hasn't been covering, but I can't in good faith take the Hawks against the Thunder. I can't. There's a path scenario we're in here with the Thunder come here and win this game by 40. Hawks have been much better ATS this season. We have been able to bet the Hawks in certain spots and situations this season. The Hawks are no longer the number one team on the do not bet list. The Hawks are not even on the do not bet list right now. They're not. But it's still spots and situations. As you see on your screen, they're still not a profitable ATS team either. And for as bad as Oklahoma City has been of recent, this is still a trustworthy team. This is still one of the best teams in the league versus, a middle team at best. And I think Oklahoma City matches up really well with Atlanta. I think they have the perimeter defense to slow down what the Hawks are trying to do. A lot of lumber to lay with a team that hasn't been covering these huge spreads of recent. But on a Friday night, can't in good conscience lean in the direction of Atlanta. And if the Thunder come here and play Thunder-style basketball, they can win this game by 40. So lay it here with the Thunder buddies. It's actually, this line should probably be more, but we're actually getting quite of a premium because of how bad Oklahoma City has been of recent. The Thunder won the first meeting this season, 128-104 in Oklahoma City. Something similar tonight would not shock the hell out of me. Keep it rolling. We got a big one, man, a really good one. Good game. We got the number one record team in the league and the number one ATS team in the league. The Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the defending champs, the Boston Celtics. Boston, home favorites, laying 2.5 total, 233.5. Not overcomplicating this one. I'm on the Boston Celtics. I'm going to lay the points. Give me Boston at home at the crib following a loss. Sign me up. We've been betting Boston in this similar spot for majority of the season. And I'm not stopping now. I don't think this is the spot to jump off. Boston is the better basketball team. Straight up, flat out. They're the better basketball team. They always have been. They always will be. I know Cleveland's played much better basketball this season. Shout out to them. In a 7-game series right now, I got Boston beating them in, I really want to say 5, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say 6. We saw Boston get them last time in Cleveland. I think they get them this time in Boston as well. Motivation spots are the spots we've been looking for to bet the Celtics. And following a loss at home Friday night, playing the team that has the better record than you, the team that has the number one seed currently in your conference, I think Boston shows up. So motivation game for the Celtics. Not many spots this season where they're motivated to come out and show the world just how great they are. But I think Friday night flex their muscle style spot on the number one team in the East. I think they get it done and remind us why they're the defending champs. So won't overcomplicate it. Give me the Boston Celtics laying the points here in this one. We'll keep rolling, man. We head over to. Sorry, my computer started lagging right there for a second. We head over to Brooklyn, where the Nets 2.5-point home dogs with the Portland Trailblazers rolling in. I think this is another game where the line tells you what you need to know. The Portland Trailblazers are the better basketball team by a pretty decent margin in my mind. Brooklyn, you can make money with Brooklyn. They have been profitable this for the full season, but you can mainly make money with them on the road. At home, I don't really trust them if they're not getting sizable points. If they're in this win a game at home style spot, I can't trust them. So small lean on Portland, one of my least favorite games of the night. I just think Portland is the better basketball team, so I don't want to overcomplicate it. Give me the Blazers. I'm going to lay the points. Next game up, we head to Miami where the Heat are 4.5-point home dogs with the Indiana Pacers rolling in. Man, the Pacers, I'm higher on the Pacers than most, and I'm going to lay the points here with the Pacers. The Miami Heat have been terrible from an ATS perspective here of recent, and until they figure it out, I want to continue to fade them. I continue to tell you guys that. So, Indiana, I like how they're playing. If they come out and play anything remotely close to how they played last game, I think they're going to be in really good shape here. Miami got to show me, ultimately, is what it comes down to. I think Miami could still go on a run. But this is not a team I want to be early on for that run. You feel me? I'll be late to the party on the Heat because they just been so bad recently. And Indiana, I'm higher on than most. As of right now, I still got Indiana in my Eastern Conference Finals. I know many of you going to laugh at that, but I got Boston, Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals, a repeat of last season. Let's keep it rolling. We head over to Chicago where your Chicago Bulls are 1.5-point home favorites over the Toronto Raptors. Total 234.5. Small lean on Chicago. Not a game I'm rushing to the window to bet. Y'all know what it is. We trust Toronto in Toronto when they got the entire country behind them. We've been cashing like nobody's business with the Raptors as a home underdog. Away, they're not nearly as great as they are at home. You basically need them to win this game, and they're 5-22 straight up on the road this season. I don't want to be betting the Raptors in this spot. The Bulls not great at home either, 10-21 straight up at home. You need them to win this game the same way you need Toronto to, whichever way you're betting it. Line 1.5. I'm going to leave it alone. Forced to play it, I would lean towards the home team. The Bulls don't have many chances to stack home wins, so they need to get them when they can. Small lean on the Bulls here in this one, but to lean at best. Let's keep rolling, man. We got another really good game. We got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies, 2.5, 3.5 point home favorites. Do your line shopping. Line kind of been bouncing a little bit this morning. I'm on the Grizzlies. No need to overcomplicate it, man. I've told you guys for the majority of the season, the Grizzlies go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib. Memphis right now currently the number 2 ATS team in the NBA. The only team you've made more money betting this season is Cleveland. New York, overrated, overvalued. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I actually think the line is exactly where it's supposed to be in this game, though. So, my angle here is not that New York's overrated, overvalued. I just think I don't want to fade Memphis at home. 22-6 straight up at home this season. Been dominant from an ATS perspective. I think Memphis matches up really well with New York. They got the guard play to go with them. They got Jaren Jackson Jr. to guard Cat like most teams don't. They got the perimeter defense. Memphis is a matchup team. If Memphis either is going to match up with you or they're not. And if they do, they tend to win those matchups. And I think they win this one tonight. Don't overcomplicate it. Fading Memphis in Memphis is not fun, especially on a Friday night. I like the Grizzlies, man. I'm going to lay the points with them here in this one. We've been waiting on Memphis to return home. Next game up, we got Phoenix out on the road. Phoenix at home at the crib with the New Orleans Pelicans rolling in. We just saw these two teams play last night. We had the Pelicans outright on the money line. Thought it was a really good plus money opportunity to attack. Suns probably get the quick revenge and win this game, but there's still no way in hell I'm laying points with this team. Give me the Pelicans plus the points in my back pocket. I kind of want to take another shot on the outright money line, just to be real with y'all. I really want to, but in the quick revenge spot, y'all know me, a spotting situation better. I know better. So I'm just going to grab the points with the Pelicans is what I'm going to do. We're for sure fading Phoenix. We're going to continue to fade Phoenix, the number 1 team on the do not bet list. Almost blindly fade them until they give us a reason not to. And the quick revenge spot is not even enough for us to get on them. So I think the Pelicans can come in here and compete. I will say keep an eye on the injury report. Earlier this season, remember the Pelicans said Zion would not play in back-to-backs. He's game time decision right now at the time of recording this video, but you never know in the NBA. As we said earlier in the show, guys get listed out late all the time. So just keep an eye out on it, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep an eye out on it as the day progresses. If you can hold out and wait till the news, you can. Or if you think you can beat the news, go ahead and bet it now. I'm just letting y'all know what it is and what it ain't. Wouldn't be shocked at all if some guy sat in this game. Wouldn't be shocked at all. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves out on the road facing the Utah Jazz. Minnesota 2.5 point road favorites in this one. Keep an eye on the injury report. Rudy Gobert, game time decision. Julius Randle, game time decision. Anthony Edwards is out. Keep an eye out on this one, man. I don't really want to bet Minnesota without AE, but I think it's the play. I just don't trust Utah in Utah. Simple as what it comes down to. Minnesota, even without AE, is still the better team in this game by a pretty decent margin. When we like to bet Minnesota, it's on the road. We trust Minnesota more so on the road than we do at home. At home, say it with me, they are the house of disappointment. But on the road, they're more trustworthy. We already seen them air out Utah in Utah once this season, and the only game these two teams have played, final score was 138-113. I don't know if it's that dominant tonight without AE, but I do think they win the game and do it fairly comfortably. Give me the Timberwolves, laying the points here in this one. Last and final game of the night, we got my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers getting 4.5 points at home at the crib with the Los Angeles Clippers rolling in. Keep an eye out on the injury report. That's all I can really tell you here is keep an eye out on the injury report. On the second leg of a back-to-back, it wouldn't shock me if LeBron or Luka sat in this game. And the line right now kind of indicates that. So, as I sit here right now, I'm going to give you guys a couple scenarios. If Luka and LeBron play, I like the Lakers. If they don't play and this line balloons, I like the Lakers. I'm trying to think of the other scenario. There was one more. Regardless, I like the Lakers here. Regardless, I like the Lakers as a home dog. So that's where I'm at. Clippers, they were struggling on that long road trip they were on, and they are back at home in LA, so they did get to sleep in their bed, same city. But it's kind of crazy to say I don't trust them outside of what's the name of it? I forgot the name of it that fast. Damn, it was on the top of my head, but I forgot the name of it. What is it called? That's gonna piss me off. It is called Intuit. There we go. Intuit Dome. I don't trust the Clippers really outside of Intuit Dome. At home, they have one of the best ATS records in the NBA. On the road, they're shaky. And the Lakers have been red hot from an ATS perspective as well. Lakers playing good basketball, man. Vibes are as high in Laker land as I've seen them in quite some time. And I think they keep the vibes rolling. I really do. I think the Lakers win this game, probably. I really do. I need to know what's happening with LeBron and Luka. I need to know what's happening with them. But I kind of think they play. And I kind of think they win this game. So that's where I'm at. Keep an eye on the injury report, though. That's what I want y'all to take from this episode today. Keep an eye out on the injury report. We are in roster manipulation airspace in the NBA. Y'all know how it gets sometimes. So keep an eye out on it. But that's all I got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. Money making Friday. There are some plays I'm really confident in, man, tonight. We've been fairly hot, just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. You can scoop those plays up over at Pickdawgz Premium. Love the NBA Jam Session Play of the Night. You guys can scoop that up over there or hop on a 3-day pass like I usually tell y'all to do on a Friday. The reason I tell y'all to do that is you get every single play that I release Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Huge college hoops schedule tomorrow. Solid NBA schedule Saturday and Sunday, including today. So you get everything, all hoops, over that duration of the package that you scoop up, man. So think about doing that. If not, I'd appreciate you for watching this video. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I'm out here. Peace.